great benefit is that conversational patterns are highly predictable. I mean, really, sometimes you may think that the conversation is just flowing, but you can really predict many things. So for example, if your country suffered from floods during last few days, it is very likely that somebody will tell you, hey, what's up, how are you doing? Have you heard about the flood? It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Now, if you're like most people and you're not very confident, you will probably respond, oh yeah, I heard about it. It's pretty bad. Yeah, whatever. And then you kind of drift away and let the other person to take control of the conversation. And that other person may push the conversation into the direction that will make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, especially if it's somebody you really respect or somebody who intimidates you. Maybe it's your boss, okay, or maybe attractive person of the opposite sex. However, if you do some thinking and you predict conversational patterns, you will expect that you will be asked this question at some point. I mean, come on, your country is suffering from floods. Obviously, somebody will ask you about it, or somebody will kind of start talking about it, start a conversation. So you can prepare some great answer. In fact, you can do your homework and read a bit about it and, as I said, jot down a couple of bullet points. So next time somebody asks you, hey, how are you doing? Have you heard about the flood? You'll say, oh yeah, man, it's pretty crazy what's happening. And by the way, did you know that? And then boom, you give some interesting fact. Now what's gonna happen? First of all, you are directing the conversation. You are choosing the direction of the conversation. You are creating the pattern, okay? And secondly, you come across as a person who is well-rounded, person who knows what's going on in the world, and somebody who is very eloquent and knows how to talk about certain things. So there are so many great benefits. And it's really amazing what you can do with multiple elevator pitch and directing the conversational pattern. So for example, imagine that you're attending a networking event and you just move a city, okay? You just move to this new place. Now you meet a bunch of people and they're gonna ask you many similar questions. As I mentioned before, most of these questions can be expected before. So when somebody asks you, so how do you like the city so far? Well, in a normal situation, you would mumble some answer, and that answer would trigger the change in the conversational pattern, okay? Because that's how it works, that's how the conversation works. So you can engineer it to your advantage, to speak about topics that you are good at, right? If you don't know anything about the economy, you don't want to start talking about the economy because you will feel even less confident. You will feel, I don't know anything about this topic. I mean, how can I even talk about it? And people will be able to see it. And again, as I mentioned before, you will think that people will notice that you're losing composure, and because of that you will lose even more composure and you will feel terrible. What you can do instead is to use your multiple elevator pitch. So when you're asked this question, so how do you like the city so far? Your answer will be designed in a way that it will propel another great topic that you feel great about. So for example, you may say something like, well, I like the city a lot, I like the people and the culture. Everybody is so energetic and I like this vibe and atmosphere. It reminds me of my time in Buenos Aires in Argentina. And guess what? The next question will be, oh really, did you go to Buenos Aires? Oh, like when was it? And you have another conversation about Buenos Aires, about traveling, about self-improvement, and so on. And you created it, okay? If you didn't mention Buenos Aires, the conversation would have drifted into totally different direction. And that's why it's so important. You may be thinking right now, well, Jimmy, but I'm actually very confident. I'm taking this course to improve my confidence, but I don't have any problems with conversations with other people. Now, why would I use it? Why would I implement multiple elevator pitch? Well, I have great news for you. The truth is that you can use it in business. And it's really amazing what you can accomplish. Now, whatever business you are in, there are certain things that will definitely come up when you have conversations with other people, especially when you have team meetings, when you have to deliver a presentation, and later on you have to answer all the questions, or when you have a weekly meeting with your supervisor or your boss. You can anticipate these questions and make sure that you sound eloquent, therefore increase your level of confidence and comfort. And by the way, look at all the movie stars. Look at all the famous people who seem so confident, so witty on the television. Do you think it's natural? Do you think all of them are so gifted and they are naturally confident, they know exactly what to say, they have all these cool anecdotes and all the great stories? They are using multiple elevator pitch. Some of them don't know about it, but they use it. They anticipate the questions. It doesn't matter if you are extremely shy and you want to build some confidence, or if you are very confident and you just want to reach a higher level. Multiple elevator pitch will definitely help you. It's a great tool that you can carry under your sleeve. You don't have to use it all the time. You can use it whenever you feel that it can benefit you the most. So give it a try. I'm gonna see you in the next video.